Okay, so now I'm going to show you if you are trying to use this in Connexus, because to me it's just totally different ball game here. So if you have your lesson pulled up, you're going to have to start with I'm going to have to start with the lesson because I don't want to show you the student's name. But if you have your lesson pulled up, then you come up here to the top. You can click on Read and Write for Google Chrome. It's going to put it right there. Now, as you probably know, if you click on this, it's going to read the lesson. It's going to read all this. It's going to read all that. So you wouldn't necessarily need the read and write. But there are some other great things that go along with it. So if you clicked this, you read all of this, and you were like, you know what? It shows matter. It says anything that has mass and takes up space. But you know that this has a picture dictionary. Then let's do this one because it's probably a little bit harder because it's in the middle. But if you click right up above the word, to me, this is the easiest way for me to do it. Click right up above the word and you highlight the word, then it will pull up the picture, as you can see there. Here's another one. You can click right up above the word and highlight the word because you can't click on the word. It's not going to do it. It doesn't for me anyway. See, it's not going to do it. You can also use the dictionary. You probably would get the same thing as this dictionary, but you could. One of the other great things about it is, let's say you're reading through this lesson and it talked about properties on the page before, but then you get here and you're like, oh no, I don't remember what properties was. And you click on it and it pulls up and you're like, oh, I can't read that, right? So if I don't really have a way to make this smaller and I'm on a small screen, but I can show you. If you click this and you highlight this whole thing, I can't do the whole thing, but if you highlight the whole thing,
properties,
it would keep reading the bottom as well. Sorry, I have this on a kind of a small computer screen to show you. And then if you click on that to get it back out of it, you can do that. Another good thing, this is really a lot, probably really good for high school or older students, but if you take these, let's say you're going to make some notes on this chapter because you know you're going to have a test or something on it, then if you highlight right up above it, I will tell you, even though it kind of can mess up, you have to be really careful. You got to stop right on the period, because if you run over the period, it's going to make it where it really will not highlight the next one very well. So we're going to say matter can take three different forms. That's something we want to say. And then we want to say it can be a solid, and we want to say it can be a liquid too, and we want to say it can also be a gas. Okay, so if you highlight those and you click right here, and we have all three of those colors, and you click OK, it's going to take it a minute. Okay, and I had paused mine for a moment because it does take a minute, but then it will pop it up and it will give you this. The other great thing is that if you're like, oh man, you know what, I forgot, there might have been something else, let me just review that lesson again. If you click right here, it's going to take you right back to the lesson. Just going to pop it right back up again. It's going to start it probably at the beginning, I think. Yes, but it will start it back up again. So then if we come back over here, so now let's say, you know what, we want to get rid of all this highlighting. You're going to highlight it, click here to clear it. And then, like, you know what, I just want to make a vocabulary list. So you're going to highlight the word, and you're going to highlight these words. And you want them to be a different color because they're all different forms of matter. So we're going to do it again. If you can't get it to do it, if you go right up above it, usually it will do it. Okay, and then you're going to click right here where it shows vocabulary list. And we only have these two colors this time. So again, this one's going to do the same thing. It's going to take just a minute. Then it's going to pop it up on a Word document right behind this. There it is. And it will put, if you scroll down, you'll see if it has pictures or symbols in the picture dictionary, it will put those on there as well. So it's going to give you the definition and the symbol. So there they are. So if you needed to turn something in, maybe you can do it that way. A lot of these, though, you're not necessarily going to need. This one's like word prediction. You're not typing anything right here. So you could go to the one where I show you on a Word document how to use that. This one is hover speech. That one you can turn on.
Matter can take three different forms. Matter can be states of
Now, if you're doing that one, just know, if you notice mine kept reading, if you go into the settings here, you can change this where it's not continuous reading. If you click that off and you do that one again.
Matter can take 3 different forms.
It's going to stop at the period. So if you didn't want it to
States
read
of
everything,
matter.
but now I see it's going to keep hovering. Every time it thinks I'm hovering over something. This one, you don't really need as much because you have this one up here. Again, we went over that one. This one would be, you probably would do better with that one if you're doing a Word document. If you are doing this and you're like, Matter, I want to kind of research a little bit more, I have to research, you could click that. It's going to pop up a Google. It's going to search on Google for whatever it is you highlighted. This one, I have a little bit of trouble getting to work on here. There it goes. Occasionally it will get hung up at the top, but there it is. This is just called screen masking, is what they call it. You can change the colors and the height. If you go over here into settings, then you can do this. So you can do it in yellow. You can change the height of it. You can change it where it's you know, how easy it is to see through it. I'm trying to get, oh yeah, I have to click on the settings again. There it is. Then you're probably not going to be doing any talking or adding talk. Well, you could translate this if you speak. If you this was the translate one. This one is translating while speaking, but this one is the translate. Let's see. I've never tried this one, to be honest. Let's see if it will work. Oh, it does. There you go. So if you need to translate it, you could use it there. We went over all the highlighting. This one, of course, just removes the highlighting, so we can remove that back off. That one is if you want to make a notes list. This is a vocabulary list. This one is not going to work very well in this lesson because this is a pretty simple paragraph. But the way it works is if you click on this, it will simplify the information. And see, now it's going to be pretty. I don't know that you can get it much simpler than that. So, but if you have a really complicated text, it will simplify it. This one, I'll be honest, I'm not very familiar with this one. Let's see if it will do anything if we click on it. I don't think I've ever used this one. Oh, it's probably just one word since it says rewordify. Let's see. Don't know. We'd have to try that one. I'll have to keep playing with that one, and I can tell you. This one is if you want to practice reading aloud. I'll show you how to do that in the video of the Word document. And I think that's it. If you have any other questions about how to use it in Connexus, let me know, and I will see if I can make you a video.